We're digging deeper on a story that we first brought you right here last night at 10 o'clock. Timothy Wilson died after a confrontation with an FBI agent. The Bureau believes that he planned to target a local hospital with a car bomb. Well, they caught up with him right here near Wilbur Parish Circle in Belton to make an arrest. During the arrest, Wilson was hurt and then he later died at a hospital. Today, Abby Dodge found that he has deep ties to the National Socialist Movement. So, Abby, what's the FBI telling you about him?
The FBI investigation into Timothy Wilson showed that he was a potentially violent extremist. It listed racial, religious, and government hatred as some of his motivators. We looked into his posts on a National Socialist chat room, and some of those posts are pretty disturbing. One of Timothy Wilson's last posts in a National Socialist Movement chat room on the site Telegram shows a hatred for government. We were able to obtain multiple posts by Wilson from a computer science researcher who studies these chat rooms.
Just like the rest of the country is kind of focused on this, the rest of the world really is focused on coronavirus, so are these extremist chat rooms. It's pretty much the only thing they're talking about right now.
Wilson, who went by the username Werewolf84, believed the coronavirus was created by people in the Jewish faith. The FBI says Wilson's actions were tied to the hatred of government, religion, and other races. The Bureau says Timothy Wilson had plans to bomb a local hospital. The FBI was investigating Wilson for a while and says he was injured while agents tried to arrest him. He later died at the hospital. The researcher who gave us a look into his chats says others like Wilson talked about spreading the coronavirus.
But then when the virus started to come into Europe and then into the United States, they switched their approach and stopped thinking that it might stay contained and instead started thinking about how they might weaponize it. And so some of that thinking was fantastical. You know, I'm gonna catch this and I'm gonna go to a community center or a synagogue and I'm gonna lick the doorknobs and this kind of thing.
Former
has created a new security risk for us, and I don't think we should worry that there's something new out there we don't know about in terms of terrorism. We're aware of bioterrorism. This, again, just brings it to light, makes us rethink it.
Tabman says the movements Wilson was a part of are always on the FBI's radar.
While white supremacists or supremacists, the white supremacist movement has been a threat and continues to be a threat, their bark is often bigger than their bite.
Squire remains cautious.
It's only a fantasy till it isn't, right? So it just takes one of them to try to perpetuate some kind of violence using the virus.
We reached out to the FBI for any more information it had in Wilson's case, and it did decline an interview with us today. Live in Kansas City, Abby Dodge, KCTV5 News.
Yeah, really disturbing thought process there. Abby, thank you.